I did not write it down, and I know that it was more recently because, goodness, we're already in August. So it was in June, probably, or July even. It was quite recent. And so, again, this dream was third person perspective, and it was dark, like the world was in chaos, and it was very dark. And this one had like an orange glow, not even as bright as that orange, but more like not the bright yellowish, but more of the orange. It was black though, like the setting was black. And so again, third person, I was another person, and I was on the right hand side of this structure. It was like, okay, I don't know how this is going to sound, but anybody who has played Minecraft or seen the game, has children that have played it, there's an area.
It's called the Nether.
It's called the Nether. Okay, so thanks, kiddo. Okay, so it's called the Nether, and it has like these high, like towers almost, like these blocks just stacked straight up, and then there's like a little structure on top of it, like a building or something. Okay, and so basically it was almost like that, like it seemed like it was made out of stone, and it was rubbly. Okay, it was like this building had crumbled. All of the outside walls had crumbled, and there was this one wall that was standing. So like, for instance, okay, if I was over here, there was no tent, and it was just kind of like it dropped off the edge, okay? And then right here, there would have been a wall, like almost like a crumbling stone wall, but it was still really high. But all the other outer walls had crumbled. And I had a backpack. I remember having a backpack, and there were a couple of other people with me, and it was kind of this like haste situation, like rushing, and so I remember thinking that again the enemy had like we knew that they were getting closer. Basically, they knew of our location, so they were just trying to reach us at that point. So, and then what I didn't realize was that on the other side of that wall, there was still kind of the ground structure, and there was a baddie guy over there. There was an evil, a bad guy on the other side of the wall, and I didn't even really realize it. But because I could see as if I was looking at a movie screen, then from that perspective, I could see that somebody else was there, and I think that in the dream I could sense that, but it seemed really kind of loud, and just dark, but this kind of orange tint everywhere. And then it made sense at the end, because then me and these two other people, okay, wait, let me finish. So the person on the other side of the wall, I think I could kind of sense that somebody was over there, but we had no way to see them or even like get around to them. It was just the building was demolished. The ground around the wall had kind of been demolished, so it it was a dream. So you just couldn't get around the wall. But I didn't know that it was a bad guy. Okay, so then until my two other companions, then at that point, and by the way, the reason I bring up that wall thing is because the Lord it gave me the understanding in my spirit that He protects us, okay? He protects us all the time, even when we don't know it. And yes, of course, we do need to pray, just talk to Him, thank Him, pray to Him. But He was just telling me that even when we can't see the danger, that He is protecting us. And so that is so very true, and thank God for for always looking out for his own. Okay, so there's that part. And then here we are, the three of us, with me and my companions. We're on this other side of the wall, and we're rushing because we feel like we're supposed to be getting all the stuff that we can, all these little whatever gadgets or whatever, into these packs, and they're just little backpacks. So we're rushing around, trying to gather up all these little things and to fill the packs, and we're just really feeling an urgency. And so then this was so cool because then we could feel that there were two other baddies. Okay, the one was on the other side of the wall, and they were like communicating, so we knew they were there. We could hear them yelling or whatever it was. And so the two were trying to figure out a way right up to us, and they were pretty close. I mean, they were really close. We could definitely see each other. And so we were just like, what are we going to do? Because basically we were standing on this like pedestal. And again, I knew because at one part in the dream I had run over kind of back this way, and it was like a drop off. It was like even if you tried to kind of, skimmy down or shimmy down, what's that word of when you're going down a kind of a rocky side of a mountain, it wasn't gonna be good if you tried doing that. You were gonna end up slipping down. So anyway, that's why we were kind of stuck on this platform. Well then, so here comes these baddie guys that are closing in, and we just got our packs, and we were like, what do we do? And so the person, I suppose that was supposed to be me, whatever, we're standing at this other edge, like over here, okay? And then because we were so close to the edge, I could see that the orange glow was like coming from down below, which after the dream I was like, whoa, that totally makes sense. Like if there was fire from whatever was going on, I don't even like saying stuff like that. So anyway, it was like fire. There was fire around us, below, and that's what the orange glow and the darkness was from, because it was not colorful at all. So then it was like I was like, well, what do we do? And something, I just got it in my spirit that we had to take a leap of faith. And it was like literally a leap of faith, because the baddie guys